Peace and blessings, everyone. Thank you for tuning into the show today. Welcome to Coach Ed's Amazing World of Sports. Today's program is going to be called What, Why. This show is going to be about things that go on anywhere in sports and life around the world, in your own backyard, that make you say what and question why it happens. Um, I was reading a story earlier today that caused me to, ask that. That said initially, what? And made me say, why? Why is that happening? It's a story that I saw online and, really got into it. It's dealing with a township that's, maybe 10, 15 minutes from me. And, it is a concerning situation. Part of it is, I look at my family and how it can affect me and my family, whether directly or indirectly. And this story did have me say that. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull up the story and share it. But before I begin to do that, in the end, I hope you guys like my what I'm talking about today, and you subscribe to my channel, looking for more content along with the sports world, sports stories that I'm going to be doing as we go along. So let me go ahead and bring this story up so we can all take a look at it. Now, the story is titled Teacher Finds First Grader with Loaded Gun at a Newark Charter School, Newark, New Jersey Charter School. Newark, New Jersey is, like I said, 10, 15 minutes from me right now. So that concerns me. Also, because I have a grandchild who's in that age range. So, if it could happen here, it could happen at any school. So, that concerns me. I have faith, that my daughter, because of the way, she was raised and the type of person that she is, as an adult, I do have faith that, she makes sure that she provides the necessary steps to ensure that my grandchild is well protected. So now, in reading the story, just to start off the bat, it was talking about the three mass shootings, and then that happened this past weekend. A first grader was found, at a charter school on Monday morning. While the police were called and they took possession of the weapon from the child. That's a serious thing. But even more so, it says parents told RLS Metro Breaking News the child told friends he was ready to kill teachers. And that's where it even took intensify for me that said, what? Why? There's so many things just in the beginning of this story. First thing is the responsibility of, the guardian, the parents, with this child. If you have weapons in your home, you're supposed to make sure that you put them in a lockbox, store them up high, separate the bullets and the magazines separate from the weapon, and also store that in a separate box, store it up high. Yes, we all have the right to have weapons, but there are certain responsibilities in having those weapons in the home. And to me, this is a serious situation. Yes, I know, the law will investigate everything, and if criminal charges are deemed necessary, they will be applied. But to me that's concerning. Like I said, I have a grandchild that age. What does that tell me about today's society? Even still, when your child, your grandchild, your nieces, your nephews, the children under your guardianship, how can you truly protect them? Going over to friends' homes or other family members, when my children were young, I used to always tell them, you can have all the friends, you can, do sleepovers, but before that happens, I need to sit down with those parents and I need to have a serious conversation. And one of the questions did involve weapons. Do they have weapons in the home, and how do they go about that? And if I didn't feel comfortable, my children didn't go. They could cry, they could be upset, and it would hurt, but their well-being was more important than anything else. And I am hopeful most parents or guardians are like this. But this story right here is indicative of, you know what, anything can happen and it could slip up in a moment's notice, so it's really concerning, and like I said, when I read the story, the first thing I said is like, what, are you serious? And then I said, why? And now getting into the other part where, the child was talking about killing teachers. Is it an emulation of what, is going on in the news when talking about the mass shootings? Is it something going on in that school? Does a child have issues with the teacher? Maybe others children, and their child feels the teachers are not protecting them. Why? Why does a child feel that they need to bring a gun to school and shoot teachers? So hopefully the Board of Education, the school district, the state will all get involved and ask these questions, and even others that I may not be aware of. So this is a very serious, like I said, and concerning event to me. And, like I said, it's not that far from me. So, it makes me wonder, about any other child and what happens if other children read this, and, hopefully they, will do the right thing. Like these children here where, a child was showing off the gun. It's obvious some child had to go and let other teachers know, or somebody in a position of responsibility know that a child has a gun in school to handle themselves. So, hopefully more and more students are like that. And, we can try and minimize it, and other children will think twice about if they have access not to. Hopefully they won't have access, but if they do, they will not bring a weapon to school. So that like I said, that's concerning to me. And I know most of you probably will be concerned. So in the comments, please voice what you feel. If you feel that I'm blowing it up, which I really don't feel I am, but if you do, go right ahead. You have the right to your opinion. We'll talk about it. We'll debate it respectfully, but I want to hear what you guys have to say about this story, and we'll take it from there. All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. I know it's, a different storyline from sports, but, I felt like I had to speak out about this. I had to use this platform. I have to post this story, and, if it saves one life, to me, it's a valuable story, because one life is more important than anything in the world to me. So hopefully you guys will all be safe, while you go on in your daily lives, and, we won't run across this in the future. So thanks for tuning in to Coach Ed's Amazing World of Sports. I love and respect you all. You all be safe, and I'll see you soon. Peace and blessings.